Hello guys, I am coming at you today with an empties video. It's in the Sephora box right here, so that's why I'm holding it. Alright, let's just get started. There's not really much talking. It's like very straight to the point topic, so. Alright, so let's first get into like skincare and body care, that kind of area. So as in terms of skincare, I used up this Lotion Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. It's like kind of just like a travel size I got from Marshall's, and this took off my makeup very nicely. It has that scent to it. It kind of smelled like tea tree oil a little bit, and overall it was very nice to like use. I have another bottle of this just at my dorm, so I will be getting a lot more use of this a little bit later. Just like a typical very easy and basic cleansing oil, so this was very nice. And then I used up this Tower 28 SOS Daily Facial Rescue Spray. This was like a very nice spray. It was easy, and I don't necessarily see like a difference in my skin, but it just feels nice to use. I technically used up 2 of these, but the other bottle I'm just going to save for my, like, I have a back of like the big giant bottle of this, like the jumbo size version, so I'm just gonna pour that into like one of these mini travel sizes that I have. For serums, I used up the Silk CosRx Centella Aqua Soothing Ampoule. So this is just like a hydrating serum that I have. It was very nice to use, very hydrating. I used it a lot this past month basically because my skin has been very dry, and then I used it up, and now I just don't have like a hydrating serum anymore, so I need to go out and get one. But this was very nice. And then I also used up this Naturium Niacinamide Serum, 12% plus zinc 2%. I don't necessarily see like a difference in my skin with this either. I guess it kind of tamed my dark spots a little bit, but I think for cheaper, like the ordinary serum that's like basically the same as this would do like a little bit better at doing that. So I wasn't like the biggest fan of this. I wouldn't repurchase it. This is the Hero Lightning One, the Dark Spot Brightening Serum. It's just like a roll-on thing. It was very nice to put on my skin, but I'm not a biggest fan of these rolly things because I feel like it just collects bacteria. Like with these roll-on things, if you have like a perfume that's like a roll-on, you would know what I'm talking about, where like it will deposit product but also pick things up from your skin. So I'm not like the biggest fan of like the packaging of this. I think it did its job, not like to the extreme amount or like little by little, you know. I feel like if I got like the bigger size, maybe it will be like a little bit better, but considering it's like the bigger size's price, I'm probably not going to repurchase this. Just like a mini travel size version of this Drunk Elephant TLC Sukari Baby Facial, kind of a mask situation. I liked this in the beginning, but as my skin started growing drier, it became a little bit too painful to use. Not painful, but like it was like a very tingly sensation. It did its job. It made my skin feel very nice. Like because it's Drunk Elephant, I will not ever repurchase this, but it was nice to like try it out to see what like the hype of it was about. And then I got this Lineage Water Bank Moisture Cream. This I got from like a little birthday gift from Sephora, and I used it up. It was very nice, very smoothing on my skin and very like moisturizing. It did its job. I liked it quite a lot. If the full-size version ever goes like half off or something like that, or I find it somewhere else like Marshalls or TJ Maxx, I'll pick it up, but I will not go out of my way to purchase like the full-size version at its like full price, you know. And then I just used up 3 samples of like some moisturizers and stuff like that. This is the Glossier Priming Moisturizer. I use this between the step of my actual moisturizer and before my makeup, so it was just more of like a hydrating primer for me. I like this product a lot, and I will consider purchasing this at like whenever Glossier has like a site-wide sale or something like that, I would consider repurchasing this, like purchasing like the actual version of this. And then I got the Tatcha Indigo Overnight Repair, just like sample, and it was a very nice serum. It was very thick and I liked it a lot. Yeah, if you have the money to spend on Tatcha, I would go with the Indigo Overnight Repair one if you have like kind of drier skin. And then I have the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Whipped Cream. This is also kind of like a very thick moisturizer, and again, I liked it a lot. Did its job. Very nice moisturizer. So if you have the money to spend on like a fancier moisturizer, I would go with this one as well. Yeah, I also used up like a package of this like Star-Faced Hydro Star refills, the 32 stars. I didn't really see anything happening with this product. I was kind of disappointed. It looks cute, don't get me wrong, it's adorable, but I don't think it worked for me. At least it didn't get out like the gunk that I wanted to, and it wasn't strong enough for me. I used up this lip balm. It's from Carmex. It's just like the basic medicated balm product. I have so many of these because they work so well for me, and it keeps my lips not chapped throughout like the whole entire seasons, every single season. I have like 2 more of these, I believe. One is in my school bag and another in like a different bag somewhere. I just don't remember which one, but it works very well. And for the price that it is, it's probably like $2 at Walmart and like Target, just like your local like convenience store. So I would highly recommend picking these up. And finally, for body lotion, I finished the Sarah Midan body lotion from Dr. Jart. A little goes a very long way with this. It's a very thin texture, but it does moisturize your skin very nicely. I used this up relatively quick. I wouldn't say like the quickest, but I got this at Marshall's and it worked very nicely. I don't really know what like the full price of this one is, but everything that I'm talking about right here will be linked down below, like in the actual size and actual version of this. This concludes my like body slash skincare products. Now let's talk about my like health products, I guess. So I have 2 vitamins right here. I have the Goli apple cider vinegar gummies. These were very sweet for my liking, and I mean, yeah, it was just like very sweet. I didn't really like the taste of this. I wouldn't repurchase. Like with vitamins and stuff like that, you don't really know if it's working or not. It wasn't that great. It was sticky as well, so it just stuck to the bottle towards the end, so you couldn't get it out. It was just too annoying and too sweet to deal with. And then I have this Nature's Bounty Hair, Skin, and Nails Gummy with Biotin. I like this product a lot. It tasted nice, and I kind of saw a difference in my hair where like every single time I washed it, I feel a little bit softer when washing it. And also for my nails, it does make my nails feel a lot stronger than before, and they are slightly breaking less easily, but at the same time it could just be in my head because they are vitamins, so you don't really kind of see a difference because it is your body and stuff like that. I don't know, but I did like this, so I will probably repurchase it very soon before I go back to college and my dorms. So this is my health wellness section. Okay, now let's talk about like fragrance and scents, I guess. I recently got like the Sephora fragrance and perfume sets, so I have a few of those. Let's start with the one that I actually redeemed for like the full size. This is the Juliet Has a Gun perfume, not a perfume, I mean. It is very complex and you don't really get like that molecular smell to it, the synthetic smell that like typical molecular perfumes have. It is like very neutral scent, whereas like it's not too detectable. Like if it's not like you walk past someone, you can like, whoa, they're wearing perfume. It's like you have to kind of get close to them to actually smell it. And it is like a tad sweet, but it's like kind of more neutralized with like, it's so complex, I can't really explain it. You just have to go smell it. It's very nice. I like it a lot. Then for my second favorite, this is the Clean Reserve Radiant Nectar perfume. This is such a sweet smell. You can smell like the pear in this. If this wasn't in here, I would have picked this one because it just smells very nice, and I highly recommend this if you like more of like a fruity kind of smell. I'll recommend this to you more if you like more of like a complex and unique kind of smell to you. So these two are like two of my favorites right here. This is just like the Moroccan oil Brooms du Maroc. I don't really, sorry if I didn't pronounce that right, but this is the hair and body mist. This is a little bit fruity and with like floral added to it, and you can get like a little bit of a sweet scent too as well. Oh wait, actually that might not be like the actual scent. Hold on. I use this for a little bit as like a sprayer for my other like non-sprayer perfumes that are in this like thing, because this one just pops off and it was just too annoying to get, so I transported it to this. It might not be like the actual smell, so I will just link that and have you guys go see like the notes and stuff like that on Sephora or something. All right, these other three I don't really have an order to because they're like more floral scents, which I'm not like the biggest fan of. Gosh, I don't know what this one is. I think it's like the Versace one. I'm not sure, to be honest. This is, again, like I said, floral, but it's like a little bit spicy and a little bit sweet. It's not too offensive, like it's not that strong, but at the same time it is like empty, so I don't know how strong it was before either. I don't really have like a penny on these three because, like, again, not the biggest fan of florals. And then I have this, oh, this is the Versace one. So which one is this? Never mind. This is the Versace Dylan Blue. This is like a very popular perfume. Again, very floral. And this one was like very strong from what I remember. It's very unisex, I can definitely say that. And the little, even like the little travel size, like mini bottle is like very cute. And the actual size bottle is just like the bigger size of this. The bottle is very pretty. And then we have the Giorgio Armani My Way. This is a little bit more floral than the other two I'm talking about. And this is a little bit more feminine than the other two as well. But throughout like all of this, I would say these two, the Clean Reserve Radiant Nectar one and the Julia Julia Has a Gun, Not a Perfume, is like my top two picks for this little Sephora set. And then for like just a random fragrance thing, I finished this Namaste Mahogany and Tea scented candle. This was like a very kind of woody, and again, like the description of this is very true. It smelled like tea, but I got this at the dollar store, so it didn't have like the greatest scent throw, I guess. It didn't really fill up a room or anything. I use this mainly as just like a aura or like oh, I have a candle near me kind of thing, and not like I use this mainly to make my room smell good. It's just for aesthetics. Move on to actual makeup. Some of these products I just decluttered because they were getting old, but majority of them I did finish. So let's go with the ones I finished first. I have finished this e.l.f. Wow brow gel. I use one of these up every like 6 months basically. It's just like a very small brush. It has like little fibers to it. This is my holy grail brow product. I will like keep repurchasing this over and over again. Before I repurchase this, I will probably try out like the Essence brow gel again to see how I feel about it, because I forgot I used that one first before any other brow gel, and I kind of forgot what thoughts I had on it or what opinions I had, so I want to try out that one and then I'll move back to this one if like the Essence one's not as good. And then I used up this Maybelline Lash Stiletto one. This is just that little wand right there. It's kind of like a long wand with like a lot of like spikes and stuff like that. It's like one of those plasticky ones. It did make my lashes look very pretty, and It did smudge on me just like a little bit, which I'm kind of used to with like mascaras and stuff like that now. Like not a lot of mascaras like doesn't smudge on me, so this was very nice. It is slightly has like a more of a wet formula. I look for more lengthening mascaras than like volumizing, so that's why I liked it a lot. Then I used up this lipstick, which I'm very like proud of myself for. This is the Revlon Super Luscious Shine lipstick in Rum Raisin. Used it up completely. This was such a nice shade. It's kind of like a wine kind of color, like a rosy cool brown shade. It's just like a tad bit more purple than I'd like for my lipsticks and stuff like that, and it's a little bit deeper than I would like. Also, I guess I have more declutters than anything because some of these products just didn't work for my skin towards the end. Alright, so this is the ColourPop liquid liner in the shade brown. The freaking tip just kept fraying and just not depositing product, and I didn't like it anymore. It was like a good liner when actually it could make a wing and the tip wasn't frayed, but after it started getting frayed and like flimsy, it was just done. I was over it. It was just not good anymore, so I prefer like the NYX eyeliners and stuff like that. Oh, I should use this one up. This is the Drunk Elephant Eau Blues Rosy Drops. I use this kind of like a blush, but it was just so glowy. I don't know who this is made for. If you like a really glowy blush, I would recommend this. But like when I'm saying glowy, like there's shimmers, it's glowy. It's more like of a skincare product as well, but I didn't like this product as well either. Like the color was just a little bit too pink for me. For a declutter, this is the Glossier one. I use this past the 6 month shelf life that this has, so I probably use this for like a year. I was down to like that little color right there, so I don't feel comfortable with using expired things on my cheeks anymore, so I got rid of this. This was such like a nice color though. It's like that pinky peachy brown. I have some on top, I can show you. A very nice color. It's like a very peachy brown on my skin, a very neutral kind of color, and it worked very well. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I get why it's so hyped up, but it is not as hydrating as I want it to be, and it's also like getting a little bit dark for my skin. It's just a little bit too cakey for me and a little bit less hydrating than what I expected for it being called like hydrating concealer, you know. For my two most disappointing products, I have the Neutrogena Sheer Tan 30 Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. When it says radiant, it means radiant. There's like little shimmer particles to it. I don't like shimmer in my base products. I want it to just be like a glow from within, not like the product trying to force me to have that, you know. I want the product to just be that. So I'm decluttering that, and then I'll have the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. This was a very nice product. This has a shelf life of 12 months. I basically had that for past 12 months, and I got this secondhand from a YouTuber called Chessie Domanchai. It clung to like both of these actually. This one less, but like both of these clung to dry spots of my face, and I didn't really like it. It was like a very nice texture and stuff like that, and lasted very nicely, but you know, at the end of the day, if it clung to dry spots and doesn't make my skin look nice, lasting power is like, I don't want it to last if I look bad, you know. So yeah, that is basically it for like the products that I used up for this school year, I guess. This is just kind of like a cumulative than anything. This wasn't like, oh, a whole within a month I finished these products. Like, no. This is more cumulative. Like, some of these are probably finished during like somewhat towards the beginning of semester, some may like more towards the end, and some like within the last couple days. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.